In this video, we will look at a couple of examples to practice working with histograms on our calculators. Example A. Scientists have invented a new dietary supplement that is supposed to increase the weight of a piglet within its first 3 months of growth. Farmer John fed this supplement to his stock of piglets, and at the end of the 3 months, he recorded the weights of 50 randomly selected piglets. The following table is the recorded weights in pounds of the 50 selected piglets. Using the data above and your calculator, construct a histogram to represent the data. Use a bin size of 10. All right, so we're going to use our calculator to make a histogram from this data. So the first step is to go into your stat lists, and you're only going to be using one list, so make sure everything else is cleared, and we can enter in our data. So start with 120. And continue on 111, 65, and so on until you've entered in all your data. Once you've entered in all your data, you need to tell your calculator that you want to make a histogram. So go into Stat Plot and make sure that you have histogram highlighted. Notice that when we go in here, we see all the different types of graphs, and the one that looks like a histogram has been highlighted, so we're all set there. Then we need to go into the window settings and make sure we have settings that make sense for this specific set of data. We know that we want the bin size to be 10, and that's entered in right here where it says X scale 10, so that's correct. Then we need to think about what's the range of data that we have in this problem as far as the different weights. And I'm going to say the range is about between 60 and 130. So that should be my X min is 60 and my X max is 130. So that's something you have to figure out just scanning your data, sort of what's the highest number and what's the lowest number, and go from there. Once you have all of that set up, we can go into Graph, and we see our histogram. So this is a histogram. The bin size is 10, and we're good for example A. Now let's go on to example B. Use the trace feature to get information about the data in each bar of the histogram that you created in example A. So when you click trace, it tells you how many values were in each of those bins. So it says between 60 and 70, we had 4 values. So that means 4 piglets had a weight between 60 and 70. Then we could keep going to see some more information. So between 70 and 80, there were 6 piglets had that weight. Between 80 and 90, there were 5. Between 90 and 100, there were 9. Between 100 and 110, there were 13. Between 110 and 120, there were 10. And between 120 and 130, there were 3. So that's how we can use the trace button to get more specific information from the histogram. We could actually create a frequency distribution table using the histogram at this point if we wanted. We would just write our bin and frequency and list out our bins. So we started with the bin from 60 to 70 being 4. So that means everything from 60 up to, but not including 70, there were 4. And then the next one was from 70 up to 80, but not including 80, there were 6. And the next one was from 80 up until 90, but not including 90, there were 5. And then from 90 to 100, there were 9. And so on until you've created your whole frequency distribution table.